Hey, it's Eric here, and I'm with my buddy Steven. This is his 1965 F100 step-side short bed. We're going to take it for a quick spin and show you around the truck. Just a little cold. And that engine just purrs like a kitten. So what is that? Do you know what size engine that is?
Yeah, it's a 3.9 liter 240 6-cylinder.
Pretty bulletproof engine.
Yeah.
Really, really easy to work on too. Easy to get parts for. This engine looks like it's been gone through. It looks nice.
Yeah, it's had spark plug wires, cap and button, fuel pump, mechanical fuel pump, carburetor.
Looks like it steers nice, not too much play in the steering.
Not a whole lot of play at all.
Nice and straight. Shifts through the gears good. Is that a 3-speed on the floor?
Yep, 3-speed on the floor.
So they just took the original column shifter and put it down on the floor.
Yeah.
I actually like that. I like it both ways, but floor shifters are nice. Sometimes I miss driving the manual transmission.
Yeah, they're fun.
My Willys has got an automatic in it. Just kind of get used to pushing the gas, but it's fun to manual. Well, it rides nice. It's got a good, feels like the original suspension on it. You know, it floats like a, float like an old truck, you know.
That's that Ford twin I-beam.
I love the patina on this thing.
Sorry, still
Just running a little cold, that's all. Well, that's an unusually cold morning.
Yeah.
For us, for April.
Keep the choke out just a little bit more.
Park right up here on this perfectly flat spot right there. That's perfect. Well, let's leave it running. We'll hop off the hood. It's got, oh wow. Hey, rev that up a little bit. Man, that thing sounds nice. It almost sounds like a little V8.
Got a brand new exhaust on it. That one, you gotta kind of
Oh, right.
down just a little bit.
Yep.
Just to pass that.
Oh wow. Man, nice. This thing's running awesome. It's got just a touch of a skip in it. I think it's just because it's nice. All right, you can go ahead and turn it off. I mean, it runs awesome. It's got just a touch of a skip in it. Actually, it might just be that it's cold. I mean, it was a cold morning. Sometimes you can adjust those carburetors just a little bit. It's got a new carburetor on it, but older alternator. Of course, 12-volt system at this point. I'm so used to the 40s and 50s models, I forget sometimes. Hey, hold those for me, will ya? This is really nice. Clean, rust-free. Inner Fender Wells. Firewall looks great. Heater core is not hooked up. The hoses are not hooked up, but the inside, the fan works and everything. So really nice, clean frame. It's got a brand new 4-core radiator. It's got a brand new battery. A couple of spots in the truck have rust in them. The previous owner decided to Bondo them a little bit. There's a little spot right there on the lip. I definitely would not say it's a Bondo bucket. It's just little spots here and there that somebody decided to do, and right now it's just got this kind of pretty cool patina. Primer gray with a little rust colored primer underneath it. Love the wheels, original with the off-road, brand new off-road Dextero tires, or well, they're AT tires.
Brand new baby moons.
Yeah, brand new baby moons. Those look awesome. Somebody put diamond plate in the bed probably a long time ago. Got a little dent here, and we were just talking about all the little tips and techniques of pulling a dent out like that, like using a tree and a chain to come along, or whatever, the old school days of doing that. And I hope you can notice the body on this is actually pretty straight. A couple of spots of skim coat here and there. There's a little Bondo spot there, one right here. And I was telling Steven, if it was my truck, I kind of like the way it looks the way it is. I might take my grinder and come back and just grind out a few of these spots of Bondo where the previous owner put them, and then just you know, keep the patina. I think it looks cool. But another thing that's great about this too is it's been sanded and smooth. So if you wanted to make it a solid color, it'd be real easy to do, especially if you're a do-it-yourselfer, to come in even with the rattle cans or whatever. If you're just doing a kind of a patina or farm truck, shop truck look, these are real easy to do on your own. Hinge pockets are in great shape. Windows roll up and down easily. It's got the spot for the old original radio. Original gauges are working. Are they all working?
Yeah, they all work. The temperature works, and the speedometer is actually accurate.
No gas smell inside. The original fuel tank's there, and it looks great.
Fuel
Nice
level sensor works too.
Oh, good. Nice, brand new, original like vinyl upholstery in here. No headliner. That's a other easy thing you can buy. LMC Truck sells just about everything. Brand new carpet. Turn signals work.
Yep, all turn signals.
Lights, headlights, turn signals. The wipers work. Heater comes on. Let's take a look up underneath it. So really, actually, very overall solid truck, especially underneath. Just a couple of typical rusty spots, but I noticed under here there's a little spot right there, actually, that front valance. But these inner fender wells, I inspected them earlier before we started the video, and they're in fantastic condition. I was actually really surprised that I didn't see. These are the fender wells here, and I'm not seeing any rust, especially here on the cab, which is very nice. There's a little bit of rust there on the rear fender well. There's a little patch.
The rear fenders are nice because you can actually just unbolt those, and you can buy brand new ones and bolt them right.
Yeah, and they're really actually not that expensive.
No, I think they're like $150.
This impressed me here. This is the original cab corner on the driver's side, and the rocker here. Floor pan, cab mounts, frame, all this looks good. Tiny little spot of rust there. This is pretty common, this little cab support frame. It's not part of the frame, it's just part of the cab support. Chevrolets and Fords, real common, and they make, again, LMC truck. These are about 35 bucks for the replacement piece. You cut it, weld it in, and it's ready to go. New exhaust. It sounds amazing. I guess it looks like they may have put like a Flowmaster on there. I love it when these little 6-cylinders sound like a little V8. Underneath the back, again, like I said, solid. You got a little rust back in the very, very back, but frame-wise solid. Beautiful new exhaust all the way out the back. The old original rear end. Brake stop really good.
It's got new rubber brake lines, and I think some of the hard lines have been replaced.
Rear fenders are the same on both sides, like Steven said. A couple little rusty spots in them and probably easily replaced. But the front fender wells, they really impressed me with how clean they are. Passenger side, rocker looks good. Same here as the other side, a little bit of rust in that support. Like I said, pretty common. And then this is the original cab corner on this side. It's got a little rust spot. They actually, again, make us patch for that. So personally, if I was driving a truck like this, I don't even know that I'd go after any of this rust underneath. That's just, at this point, it's not going to perpetuate, especially if the vehicle is going to be parked inside. The frame rails are in great shape. I see some new rubbers back there, bump stops. Cab mounts are in great shape. Some of this old original rubber is still intact and looks good, some of it new. So really cool truck. There's a couple of little things like this, the little piece that goes inside here. Again, I'm not sponsored by LMC. I probably talk about them too much sometimes, but it's all the little things that I think I like a truck like this, because this truck's ready to be jumped in. It's got the original, this is basically a original matching numbers truck.
Yeah.
6-cylinder, 3-speed, runs great, brakes work good. This one's ready to jump in and drive. And then all these little things that I can point out. I mean, if you wanted to, you could do all kinds of stuff with this truck. This is a great start to what I like to call a driving project, or some guys like to drive trucks just like this. If it was mine and I want to drive it just like this, all I'd do is put a radio in it and then just drive it to work or drive it wherever. So really fun. Love these. Step sides are actually kind of getting hard to find, and I've had a couple of guys who are specifically looking for them. So anyways, well, we look forward to hearing from you. My cell phone number's at peachtreeclassiccars.com. You can click on our current inventory, and we look forward to hearing from you.